Good morning, children. Let us complete some exercises which are given in your textbook. So let's start. Arun's timetable. Arun spent different hours for different activities. Like for sleeping, Arun spent one third of a day. For playing, 1/8 of a day. For studying, 1/4 of a day. You have to use different colors to show these activities. Again, you have to answer these questions. How many hours does Arun take for sleeping, studying, and playing? And after that, you have to answer this question. What part of the day does he use for other activities? So let us start. So now the first question, how many hours does Arun take for sleeping? So you know it very well. One third of a day Arun takes for sleeping. So one third of a day, which is equal to one third into 24. You know that 24 hours make a day, so one third into 24, which is equal to 24 divided by 3, which is equal to 8 hours. So Arun spent 8 hours for sleeping, so we colored 8 blocks with this purple color. So how many hours does Arun take for playing? So 1/8 of a day, so 1/8 into 24 hours, which is equal to 24 divided by 8, which is equal to 3 hours. So Arun spent 3 hours for playing, so we colored it with green. Now how many hours does Arun take for studying? So Arun take 1/4 of a day for studying. So 1/4 of 24 hours is equal to 24 divided by 4, which is equal to 6 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We colored it with blue. So Arun spent 6 hours for studying. So what part of the day does he use for other activities? So see other activities. How many hours left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 hours are left. So he uses 7 by 24 part or 7/24 part of a day for other activities. You know that out of 24 hours, 7 hours are left. So 7 by 24 part or 7/24 part of a day is used for other activities. Now let us go to another exercise. School magazine. A school has decided to bring out a magazine every quarter of a year. So how many magazines will they have in a year? If they want to print it at the end of each quarter of a year, which are the months for printing? Mark the number for those months. So first we will find out every quarter of a year means what. So every quarter of a year means 1 by 4 into 12 months. 12 months makes a year. So a quarter of a year means 1 by 4 into 12 months. So 12 divided by 4, which is equal to 3 months. So 3 months makes a quarter of a year. 3 months makes a quarter of year. So after every 3 months, we will have a magazine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So magazines, there will be 4 magazines in a year, because after every quarter, there will be one magazine. Now next question is asked, if they want to print it at the end of each quarter of a year, which are the months for printing? Mark the number for those months. So after every 3 months, we have to print the magazine. So here is third month, that is March. 6th month, that is June. 9th month, that is September. 12th month, that is December. So these are the months we have to print the magazine. Okay, now let us go to next exercise, that is Sleeping Beauty. Have you heard of Kumbhakarna, the brother of Ravana? He is famous for sleeping for half a year. So you might have heard about the story of Mahabharata, Ramayana. So in that, Kumbhakarna, the brother of Ravana, sleeps for half a year. Okay, you might have heard about the stories of Ramayana and Mahabharata. There it is shown. Most people sleeps about 8 hours a day. Then what part of a day is it? So 8 hours a day means out of 24 hour, 8 by 24 is a part of a day. for sleeping we use or we spend. So if you simplified it, it will become 1/3 part of a day. 8 by 24 is simplified to 1 by 3rd, means 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. Simply you have to tell the table of 8. 8 ones are 8 and 8 threes are 24. So the simplified form of 8 by 24 is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 part of a day we spend for sleeping. So what part of a year do they sleep? So most people sleep for 8 hours. So what part of a year do they sleep? A person 60 years old must have slept dash years. So that is asked in a year what part of a year they sleep. And if a person whose age is 60 years must have slept how many years? So 1/3 of 60 years, we sleep 1/3 part of a day. So 1/3 of 60 years is equal to 1 by 3 into 60, which is equal to 60 divided by 3, which is equal to 20 years. So the person whose age is 60 years old must have slept 20 years. So these are 3 exercises. You have to complete these exercises in your notebook also. So we will meet in our next class. Till then, goodbye and thank you.